What is going on, YouTube? It is Double Shame, and today we're going to be talking about the top 5 things that we want to see at Battlefield 5, at EA Play, and at E3 this week coming up. Number 1 on our list is fortifications. This is the biggest change that is coming to Battlefield since the inception of Battlefield. For the longest time, Battlefield players have been asking for a better way to play with your squad, and it seems like this year we're finally going to get something that is going to satisfy every single hardcore Battlefield player out there. Fortifications will allow you to use a toolkit to build sandbags, a machine gun perhaps, a turret gun, walls, defensive positions. That way, if you have no cover whatsoever, you have a choice and you have something like Fortnite where you can build a fort and hold down your position on the field. And I think that's a huge game changer because Battlefield players would usually just run in and gun, just thinking that it's like Call of Duty, and they're thinking that they're ninja or something like that. But this time around, DICE is ensuring that you stay close to your squad. They don't want people to hide all the way in the back of the map. They don't want people to go all the way at 50 meters away from your squad if you're a medic. You know, they're keeping everybody close this time around, and I think it's solid. I think it's something that the Battlefield community has been asking for a long time, and it seems like we're finally gonna get it this year with Battlefield 5. Number 2 on our list is no more random bullet deviation. That means that where you shoot is where you will hit your target, not like in Battlefield 1 where like if you shoot like 10 bullets and then after that all your bullets start spreading out and it's so ridiculous, like you're on your target but you just can't hit him because all these bullets are flying out all over the place. Now where you aim is where you shoot, and you can expect to die a lot quicker now because now everybody's on point. So you have to be careful now more than ever and stick to your squad, especially now that machine guns can mow down walls. And we still have to see how suppression is going to affect this game. We don't know what the suppression effects will be. So number 3 on our list is the new diving mechanic. Just like in Gears of War, you can now dive left, right, front, and backward in the game, and that's another huge change to Battlefield. We've never seen that before, and now I feel like, judging from the gameplay trailer that we got, it seems like Battlefield is going to be a much faster paced than what we are used to. And I think that's so exciting because I feel like Battlefield 1 is very slow paced, like jumping from Call of Duty back to Battlefield 1 and so on. It's very slow compared to its competitor, and I feel like having that faster paced action will definitely bring a lot of the Call of Duty fan base into Battlefield. Not that it's a bad thing. I think the more people that play Battlefield, the better. That way we have more support, more content created for the game itself, and I think that's great. And also it just adds to the dynamic of Battlefield. It adds to the tension and the suspense. So I can't wait to see that. Number 4 on the list is customization. This is the first Battlefield that we're gonna get that has fully customizable characters such as genders, weapon skins, face paint. We're gonna get apparel, watches. It seems like DICE is implementing keychains for our tanks, teddy bears for our tanks, and some other wacky customization and maybe other vehicles. But honestly guys, I think that's cool. The game has to make some money somehow, and because they're offering free DLC and free support, I feel like having all this extra cosmetic stuff won't hurt the immersion for me, hopefully. But I feel like that's the only way that they can make money. And if Fortnite is racking up $350 million a month from the same business model, then honestly I can't complain. The more money that DICE has on their hands, the better content that they can create. So that's not a bad thing at all. I feel like DICE is an underdog. They haven't gotten the attention that I feel like they should be getting, and I feel like this is the year that they're gonna get all this attention. Finally, our number 5 on this list is Tides of War. For the first time, DICE is going to take us on a journey through World War II, starting from the fall of Europe. That means that we're going to go through key events of World War II as they progress. And so, for example, we will start at the fall of Europe, followed by Blitzkrieg, then followed by the Battle of Berlin, and so on and so forth, until we get maybe to Pearl Harbor, then D-Day, and so on. And I think that's cool. Like, it takes you on this little, like, history lesson and journey. And apparently, DICE has mentioned that this is going to be the most historically accurate multiplayer experience. Like, there will be a separate experience that you can just go and like use all your cool cosmetic items and such. But Tides of War is that mode where people will have to be forced to wear specific customization for their faction, such as maybe if they're playing as the Nazis, they'll have their own setup, and then if you're an ally, then you'll have your own setup as well. I think that's really cool. I applaud DICE for taking a different direction in this game. I feel like every other World War II game that we've ever had has been pretty much a copy of Saving Private Ryan. I mean, if you played Call of Duty World War II's campaign, I mean, you have a moment where you're like down to your pistol and you're lying on the floor and a tank comes about and then a plane overhead just comes and bombs it up, and it's just a total copy of Saving Private Ryan. Hell, even the whole premise of the story is just, you know, you get a ticket home and then you have to go save your buddy, and you don't want to go back home until you get your buddy back. And it's just like, it's kind of like Saving Private Ryan. It's the same theme. And honestly, guys, I feel like DICE, even if they're introducing female characters, I really don't think it's going to be a bad thing. They're trying to approach World War II differently, and I feel like they're not trying to be every other World War II copycat. They're trying to be unique, and this is the only way that they can do it. Even if their art direction is kind of cartoony, not cartoony, but I would say artistic, I think it's a great direction. I hate the whole dull feeling. I hate the original maps that Call of Duty had. It was very grayed out and dull. I just didn't like it. But honestly, guys, I feel like Battlefield is going to give us some beautiful scenery, beautiful graphics, and that's a World War II experience that I want to play. Hopefully in 4K glory. But anyways, guys, that about wraps it up for this video. If you like this video, guys, please go ahead and comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Like this video, and if you didn't like it, tell me why and give me a dislike and tell me why you didn't like it. Okay, guys? I really appreciate all the feedback. I'm still a new channel, and I appreciate everything that you guys can give me so that I can bring you some of the best content out there as a fresh YouTuber. Happy hunting, guys!